All right, so let's talk about the one skill that might decide whether or not you make it in the next 5 years. Let's talk about this. So I used to always feel like I was lazy. I used to feel like I wasn't the most disciplined. I wasn't the most motivated, and I never really got the most done. So that always used to make me feel really bad in the past. But now, as I've started to develop and find my way and find my path with different things and different tools, I've realized that that's not who I was at all. What I realize is that the more that you start to tweak stuff up, the more that you start to tweak up what you need in order to give you motivation, in order to find your own way, in order to actually do what you love, you become your own boss. And I think right now, a lot of people are being told what to do. A lot of people are only operating off of being told what to do. And I'm sure a lot of you guys that are watching this video, if you're watching this, you are trying to find your own path. But at the beginning of my journey, when I was trying to find my own path, it was very tough because I didn't necessarily know how to operate myself. I wasn't the best boss for myself. So I had to find that out. And I think the crazy part about this is that a lot of people right now, they want to be told what to do. They want to find that path. And I think a lot of us, we always feel like we are going to have to wait for this mentor. We're going to have to wait for this dude that's going to come, dude or girl, whatever it might be, that's going to come, put their arm around us and tell us, okay, this is exactly what the freak I did. You just have to follow this path. But I think right now, you don't really need that at all. And I think in the past, you probably didn't even need that. But it's just the fact that that's not always going to happen. A lot of people don't have thousands of dollars to pay for a mentor. Or also at the same time, a lot of people just are switching up what they're doing. They don't know exactly what they're doing. And a mentor can't really help you find that. You have to find that on your own. So I guess for myself, this new age and being able to adjust and find stuff that I really connect with and click with, what I'm talking about is like with ChatGPT, you can just go into it and you can start being curious, asking about things that you're interested in, asking what might work for you, finding your own path, developing your own plan, making your own goals. You know, anything that you're interested in, anything that pops up, you can kind of dive into that and you can kind of develop it into your own kind of framework for how you want to operate. And the better that you get at that, the more I've realized that you start to become a better and better boss for yourself. So at the beginning, I couldn't get up and I couldn't motivate myself. I couldn't find how I was going to plan out my days. I couldn't find, the direction that I needed in terms of making goals. But the more that I've been diving into this stuff, the more I've realized that stuff, I've gotten better at doing that. Like I can make my goals now. I know how to motivate myself every day. I know how to prime myself. I know how to meditate. I know how to pray and get closer to God. So for myself, that's all things that have become super, super damn good because I've allowed myself to teach myself better. I've allowed myself to operate as my own boss, not just saying that, but actually becoming that. So I just don't want you guys to get lost in the fact of waiting for this mentor, waiting for somebody to come out and save you, because you have to be able to grow yourself, grow yourself into somebody who can actually be able to get stuff done. And I think with all this new technology and everything's coming out, that's how you're going to make yourself one of one, because we have so much information flowing right now, and you probably have a whole bunch of inspirations, ideas. You have a lot of creativity. You have a lot of things that you want to do, but you don't know exactly how to make it happen. You don't know exactly how to apply it. But the better that you get at being able to do that and being able to just tinker, let it kind of go from an idea all the way to something that you apply to your creativity, to whatever you're doing, to what you want to do and what you want to build, the more that you're going to separate yourself. Because a lot of people right now can't do that. A lot of people have been told, you have to do what somebody else tells you to do. A lot of us are doing what we are told to do. You might be going to school. If you're going to school, there's nothing bad about that. But if you're doing it only because somebody else told you, or because you think that's the way, based off of what other people might want of you, it's not going to get you. It's not going to get us anywhere. It's not going to get us anywhere at all. But if you decide that you want to find your own path, it's going to be very tough in the beginning, as it was for myself. But now I've I've started to make myself into a machine of a human in terms of being able to operate myself. I feel like I'm operating myself in terms of like, okay, this isn't working for me. I need to tweak myself up. This isn't working for me. I need to tweak myself. It's like I'm an employee of myself. And instead of getting mad at the employee for not being motivated, mad at the employee for not being able to do things that I want them to do, I start tweaking it up for that employee. Like I'll give you an example. Yesterday, I woke up and I wasn't able to get myself. I have these sessions that I do my work in, and at the first session of the day, I did not feel very motivated. I felt very low energy. I didn't feel good, and that led me to being low focus, and I didn't get much done in that first session. So I realized at the end of the day, I have this debrief session where I will brain dump the stuff that I thought worked and the stuff that I thought needed to be improved. And that was one of the things that I put on there, is that that first session was really bad, and it allowed me to tweak it. And now I have a primer where I'll listen to music, I'll get myself warmed up, I'll visualize in that before that session. And today, that's literally what I did, and I felt way better. So it's tweaking that, but I was able to brain dump that into ChatGPT and find some ideas to fix that. And now just doing that over and over, imagine where we are going to get to in a couple years. So that's what I want you guys to realize, and that's what I'm so excited about. Because this is going to be the best time ever for somebody who can find their own way. I know it's probably scary. It's very scary for myself too, but being able to just tweak it and know that you're going to set yourself up and be able to think for yourself and be able to have this uniqueness, it's going to allow you to innovate and have your own lane that you create. So I just want to share that with you guys because I want to be able to dive into this deeper, because this is just something that I don't know if you guys are realizing this right now. I don't know how many people are realizing this right now, but this is a whole new age that we're going into. So let me know what you guys think about this. Let me know if you guys are finding new ways of using this, or if you even care about any of this. I love you guys. Hope you have an amazing day, week. Peace.